No longer is he at your side, his precious secrets to confine. The picture book you put away, there are no children's game to play. No goodnight kiss, no prayers to hear.
He's gonna
That's
cry
all
too.
belongs to yesteryear. My hands once busy now lie still. The days are long and hard to fill. I wish I might go back and do the little things you ask me to.
Oh, that wouldn't be good for Claudette right now. Oh my God, no.
Let's go keep the ball.
That would kill her.
Oh no, that wouldn't be good.
Okay, I like this one the best. The pastor wanted to raise money for his church, and one day told that there was fortune in horse racing. Decided to purchase one and enter it into the race. I don't know if you have heard this before.
Oh, this is, he has such long stories. Julius used to tell us jokes that he did. By the time he started out and he finished, he didn't remember what the first thing was.
However, at the local auction, the going price for a horse was too high, that he ended up buying a donkey instead. He figured that since he had it, he might as well go ahead and enter it into the race. To his surprise, the donkey came in third. The next day, the local paper carried the headlines. Pastor Ass shows. The pastor was so pleased with the donkey that he entered it into the race again, and this time it won. The local paper read, Pastor's ass out front. Yeah, I hope you're not videotaping this. Why? The bishop was so upset with this kind of publicity, he ordered the pastor not to enter the donkey in another race.
Yeah.
The next day, the local paper headlines read, Bishop scratches pastor's ass. This was too much for the bishop, so he ordered the pastor to get rid of the donkey.
You want to put it in here?
The pastor decided to give it to the nun in the nearby convent.
Mama, don't
The local paper, hearing of this news, posted the following headlines the next day. Nun has best ass in town. The bishop fainted. He informed the nun that she would have to get rid of the donkey, so she sold it to a farmer for $10. The next day the paper read, Nun serves ass for $10. This was too much for the bishop, so he ordered the nun to buy back the donkey and lead it to the plains where it could run wild. The next day the headlines read, Nun announces her ass is wild and free.
That's a good one.
Are you gonna put some of this in there? Come on, Donovan, you wanna put this in the bag too? Don't you like this?
Two little old ladies were attending a rather long service in their church.
This in your bag?
One leaned over
You
and
wanna put it in the
whispered,
bag?
My buddy's going to sleep.
Just that?
Her friend leaned over and said, I know, I heard it snore 3 times. Well, that's good too. Little boy and the old man. Said the little boy, sometimes I drop my spoon. Said the little old man, I do that too. The little boy whispered, I wet my pants. I do that too, laughed the little old man. Said the little boy, I often cry. The old man nodded, so do I. But worst of all, said the boy, it seems grown-ups don't pay attention to me. And he felt the warmth of his wrinkled old hand. I know what you mean, said the little old man.
You know what? I can't do it.
When you get what you want in struggle for self, and the world makes you king for a day,
You almost
and go to the
no
mirror
putting
and
it
look at yourself and see what the guy has to say. For it isn't your brother, your father or wife, whose judgment on which you must pass. The person whose verdict counts most in your life is the guy staring back from the glass. He's the fellow to please, never mind all the rest, for he is with you clean to the end. And you have passed your most dangerous and difficult test if the guy in the glass is your friend. You might be Jack Horner, the chisel, the plum, and think you're a wonderful guy, but the guy in the glass says you're a bum if you can't look him straight in the eye.
But some
You
guy,
may fool the world down the pathways of years and get pats on the back of your pats on the back of your past, but the final reward will be heartaches and tears if you have cheated the guy in the glass.
Who's the guy in the
except
glass?
sometimes himself, the person.
Oh.
Except sometimes the person that looks in the glass thinks he's wonderful and nothing's good, no matter what.
Depends on the ego of the guy in the glass.
Exactly.
Which the ego is your
He's not
enemy.
He's not gonna tell you all those things.
You can't